No, I don't think so. Chelsea Night Moving was sort of was a project that just was necessary for me at the time to get away from being the solo artist under my own name. Mm-hmm. So I was seeking some kind of anonymity and just wanting to sort of be in a band, even though I was the one who was obviously the leader of it. It was all about just doing a record that wasn't a Thurston Moore record per se. It was doing something else. I guess it's like anybody doing something with some friends and calling it something and having it exist for as long as it needs to exist. So I didn't know, like, if Chelsea Night Moving was going to be, just a band that could last more than it did. I just didn't know. I mean, because my life was all about being in transition then. So I think when I moved to London, it was just like physically impossible to continue playing with those musicians anyway. Well, I never really thought I never thought it died. I just thought, people got too preoccupied with finding the next app, or like being, the whole world of digital. I never thought it went away. I mean, a lot of the music that I was really interested in, which was like this really underground kind of noise music, cassette tapes were, the primary kind of format. Basically because they were so economical. They're cheap. They don't cost any money and they sound great. So, it's only a matter of time before all the hipster urban outfitter companies who sell these kind of like new but vintage turntables, they're going to start making cassette players. That's the next thing, I guess. I was really into like the hardcore fanzines, and so in a way that's why Killer existed, because I wanted to do a hardcore fanzine, but about the bands that I was associated with, like Swans and Pussy Galore and things like this. And so that's in Lydia Lunch, and I was going to make a compilation of all the Killer fanzines, but when I look at them, they're kind of, there's a lot of weird juvenile kind of scatologic kind of writing in there, and some of it's really sexist and weird. And I was like, I don't want to like go back. It's just like maybe it's better off where it was. When you're young and kind of, you're a little less sensitive to situations. There's some of the writing's a little weird for me. We were like in LA, and somebody gave us a VHS video of the Blind skateboard team called Blind, and the person who gave it to us is Mark Gonzalez, and he was just a young kid, and I didn't know who he was, and he gave me that video, and I brought it back to New York, and I watched it, and I couldn't understand like how the person making the video was getting all these shots of behind skaters, and then I realized he must be on a skateboard himself with a camera, like holding it, like skating, and so we found him. We went to LA and we found him, and we asked him if he'd want to help us make a video using that technique of being on a skateboard. And so we weren't really thinking of doing a skate video. We just wanted this person to do the video on a skateboard. But no, I was not a skater. Nobody in Sonic Youth was a skater. We were too old. We were like art school people. We weren't skaters. And,